All right, everything is settled. So welcome everybody to another EBSCO webinar that we prepared today. That has a title: How to Improve Your Research with a Full Text Database, Sociology Source Ultimate. So today we will be talking about this full text database. I know mostly of you are librarians, but if there are any students, this database could be or is designed for students or librarians of the institutions that are dedicated to the topics like social life, multiculturalism, media and culture, for example, globalization, family and gender roles, these kind of topics. First, I will introduce you the database itself in the PowerPoint. I have a few slides, and then I will move into the live database to show you some examples. And of course, if you would have any questions upon that, you are welcome to ask. So first of all, those of you who doesn't know me yet, my name is Karolina Podlouska. I'm based in Prague in the Czech Republic, and I'm a trainer for Central and Eastern Europe. Before joining EBSCO, I have been working as a librarian. And here are my contacts. If you would need to reach me whenever you need anything, just feel free, please. And about today's agenda, so we have approximately 45 minutes ahead. I have some examples of how to search in a database. Basically, this database, as most of all others, are available on our EBSCOhost platform. So if you are familiar with EBSCOhost, maybe you will learn some new techniques of searching. But I have some examples of basic and advanced search and how to find the relevant results by using limiters. Then I would like to also introduce cited references that are included in this database, very important in my opinion. I will show you how we can work with full text of the article, and how to search in publications. If you are searching for some specific publication, or you just want to browse, then I will show you how you can do that. Sociology Source Ultimate. As I said, the database is available on our EBSCOhost platform, or if you are using EDS, EBSCO Discovery Service, of course, can be added into this interface as well. It's designed for all EBSCO interfaces. And about the content, if this database offers the largest number of full text articles, so I mentioned it is full text database. So we can find there a large number of full text peer-reviewed journals, and apart of that, from that, also other types of sources like books, monographs, conference papers, and non-periodical sources. We can find there different reports, dissertations, for example. I will show you some examples. Hundreds of these journals, full-text journals, are indexed in Web of Science or Scopus, for example. And what is a new function or new availability in this database is videos. So there is added around 2,500 plus videos dedicated to the sociology topics from some top providers like Journeyman. I will also show you in live demo where to find the videos. I mentioned the some of these subjects. So the main subjects, of course, we can get much deeper in these specific subjects. But let's say the overview of subjects we can define as deviant behavior, discrimination, economic development, family relationships, gender identity, as well as migration, population growth, poverty and health, wealth, religious faith, and social movements. So this is like a coverage of the subject. I also need to mention that the content is coming from all the world. This active full text content, I mean, from more than 70 countries in the world. Here you can see just an examples. A large number of the content is from United Kingdom authors, but we can find there also the content from Asia, Latin America, for example, Australia and others. So it's not like just origin-specific database. How many journals are available in this database? So active full-text journals indexed in this database is 1,070. And out of these 1,070, then 1,010 are peer-reviewed journals. So they came through some peer-reviewed process, and it guarantee valuable results. When I mention active full text journals, active means that the full text is still being added to the database when new issue is published. And lastly, I would like to mention or introduce you that we also have EBSCO mobile app. If you are not aware about this, you can whatever databases you are using from EBSCO, you can use them also on the mobile devices. So this it's free of charge, of course, this EBSCO mobile app, and you can find it and download in App Store for Apples and in Google Play for Android. After downloading, you simply click this Get Started button. There will appear a pop-up window asking for your institution. So you will simply find your institution in the list. And then on next page, you will authenticate or sign in with the authentication method that you are using for your institution. And then simply you can browse, for example, this database or any other database on iPad or mobile phones, and you can also download the articles. So this is what I wanted to tell you as well, and I will start switching. I will stop sharing my screen for a second because I need to switch into live demo. But if you would have any questions, meanwhile, please do not hesitate to write me in the chat. So just one more second, please. Okay, so we are here. Here we go. I hope at this moment you are able to see my browser screen and my EBSCO host. So yes, thank you for confirmation. Great. So if you are using any EBSCO products, then this layout, this interface is familiar to you. So this database is available on EBSCOhost platform. So today we are searching in the Sociology Source Ultimate Database. I will start with a basic search, then I have some examples also for the advanced search. And lastly, I would like to tell you how to search for the publications. We can find it here in this on the button on the top toolbar. So let's start. Depends really on what kind of search strategy you decide for. If you decide to search in basic search and make very, let's say, broader searches and then narrow with the limiters, or you can decide for advanced search where you can combine more searches, select more fields, more limiters ahead or in advance, and then make your search strategy more specific since the beginning. So let's start with the first option. Maybe I would like to learn or find some topics, learn about what are the effects of divorce on children. So I'd like to find some content in the database. I will try effect of divorce, and here I have a suggestion box. I have suggestion box that is offering me, of course I don't need necessarily to select this one, any of these, but can help me to decide on what I'm searching for. So I can select effect of divorce on children's mental health. No, I would prefer effect on divorce on a child. So this is auto suggestion box, and it's helping us to decide about what search terms we are searching for. And here is the result list. So for my search term, I receive almost 400 results, and sorry. Okay. This is the results list. The results are sorted by relevance, showing or displaying in the middle column. And on the left column, there are limiters. We can limit those 400 results. Those results I mentioned are sorted by relevance. We can always change this sorting or the way of sorting here. For example, by the newly published results. Each of these records is described by some subjects. This is important because subject is also one of the limiters we can use. So you can imagine those are kind of keywords, let's say, but each record in the database is specifically described by these subjects. And once you, just to let you know how does the system work, once you type or search in the search box any term, the system in the background is first going through this subject field and then follows by other like title, author keywords, abstract, and others. But the first specific one is subject. So imagine that I have received almost 400 results. So now I will narrow my searches to get some maybe 10 or 20 that I can easily go through because 400 is too much. So I'm going to use the limiters here. Usually one of the most important is PDF full text. So I can refine just for those that have has PDF or have any full text. Another limiter is publication date. I can let's say I would like to see some more recent research on this topic. So I decide for, let's say, 2011 to 2020. So you see now my results are there are 70 results on my topic. What are the other source types, other limiters. For example, source types, I can decide between academic journals or conference papers. Another filter that can help me narrow is the thesaurus term, and these are subject thesaurus terms are these subjects that I mentioned before. By clicking this, I can select either from those, or I can always click on Show More and see all subject thesaurus terms that are offered. For example, I can select for divorce or divorce and psychology, children on divorced parents. That could be definitely out of my interest. So I see there is 6 results with this subject described by this subject. And like this, I can actually select those that the subject that I can be interested in. I can always click on name and have them sorted by alphabet, for example. So maybe this is easier way how to get oriented in. Okay. Subject, then I can decide or I can narrow my searches by publication so that I can select some specific publication. For example, Journal of Divorce and Remarriage would be interesting for me in my case. And then, of course, by publisher, if I'm interested just in maybe Oxford University Press or Max Planck Institute, I can refine here. I can always click on Show More to display the box with all of them. And the last is language. I can select by specific language or narrow my searches, and also geography. Here I would like to mention that geography is linked into the place of publish, not the area that is the article is describing about. So like this, I can with the limit I can refine or narrow my searches for a smaller number that could be easier to go through and search for for the articles I'm interested in. Let's move. Is there any question? I cannot see any. I will go on, but feel free if you would like to ask. How can I use the advanced search? So in advanced search, we have, as you see, more search boxes, but also we have some search options, and we have some limits, some extra limits. For example, here in search options, I can tell you or recommend there is one that is called also search within the full text of the articles. This is actually expander. That is helping us to broaden much more our results. So when I said at the beginning that the system is when conducting the search, system is searching in a specific or particular field. By clicking this field, the system will also search within the full text. So you will receive definitely larger larger amount of the results. And then we have some limiters here that we can actually decide for before conducting the search. As you can see in publication, in published date, here we can select not only the year as it was on the result list, but we can also decide for the month, we can also decide for number of pages and document types and publication types, PDF, and so on. Let me scroll up to these search boxes. They can, by default, they are usually 3 of them that we can combine, but you can always add more by clicking this plus up to 9. So you can combine nine search boxes, and you can combine them with Boolean operators and or not. And also you can search in different fields. So depending on 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 the one that you select, for example, ISBN if you are searching, well, not ISBN in this case, but publication name, for example, title, author, this, or we can search in abstract and or author supplied abstract, for example. Let me clear this, and I would like to conduct a search for the effects. What are the effects of social media on people? I would like to receive some results. So I can conduct effect. Let's see if there is effect of social media. There is. So effect. There is social media, and again the suggestion box. But I would like to learn more about not teens or children, but people in general. So I select as effects of social media, and I will combine with people, and I can also say human, for example, or society maybe. So I conduct a search on effects of social media and people or human or society. Conduct a search, and I see I received 210 results. For example, now I realize that I would like to exclude from social media Twitter. So I'm interested in the results of social media like Facebook, Instagram maybe, others, but not Twitter. So I can exclude with the Boolean operator not and type Twitter. So I had 210 results. If I exclude Twitter, you can see the number is has decreased. What else can I do? I can select. I mentioned, I think, the author's abstract. I can select the words, the search terms in a specific field. So let's say I would like the system to let search effects of social media, but not in the all fields, but in abstract or author supplied abstract. By this, I will probably get more narrow search results. So, I did. There is 87 results. So this is actually the way how you can easily combine different searches. I have one more or two more examples in advanced search that you can that I would like to show you. Let me clear this one again. And in this case, I would like to define the source type in advance. For example, so in publication type, I'm not interested in journal or articles. I would like to search for reports, and here in these drop-down menu or selection boxes, you can select not only one but more. The same goes for document type, also for languages. You can select more than one. I just click or press Control on my keyboard now and select more than one option. So I would like to learn about reports, working paper, dissertation, for example. So I decided, I selected these three publication types, and I would like these publication types on a topic of gender identity, maybe gender roles or gender identity. And here are my results. I have 29 results on gender identity. and these are the dissertation thesis reports. Maybe I forget to mention these videos that are dedicated to social topics. They usually appears in the middle of the result list. They display the three of them, but you can always click View All Results, and then we will be the new window will appear, search browser window, and actually here you can browse the videos. As you can see, they come from different collections. Sociology video collection, Associated Press, and so on. You can watch them here. So these are the videos, and let me go back to EBSCOhost database, and let me clear these searches. And the very last example I had for you is that you can also search for author, for example. So I have an example of the author whose name is Matthew Desmond. And I really know he actually he wrote some article, but I don't know in which journal. And it was dedicated. He wrote about police brutality. So let's say this is the case. I would like to search for the results in the database. I can just type Desmond Matthew. And I select the field of author, and I know the topic of the article he published was about policy brutality, and I conduct the search. Okay, sorry. Maybe I will start with new search to clean because I had the limiters for reports, I think, from previous search. Okay. um, so maybe I'm typing something wrong. All right, so let's give it one more try. Okay, and here I can see the results. I have the results of academic journals, so I couldn't remember in which journal he published these articles. It was in American Sociology Review, and I see these articles are written by Desmond Matthew, and the subject is police brutality. Once we have conducted the search, we can have a look on cited references and how to work with full text in the database. This is perfect example because this one have both HTML and PDF full text. I will talk about it in a second, and also cited references and time cited in this database. But let's talk about, and also, of course, if some images are included or graphs, you can always see them by they are joined with this record, and I can click on show these these pictures. I can click on high resolution image, and I can see these images in detail, all of them. So let me close this. And I also mentioned in the beginning the cited references, right? So this database is offering cited references to a large number of the results. There is also the limiter reference available, usually available. In this depends really on which layout are you using at your library, but you can use this limiter for reference available, and then what happens is that above this record you can find cited references. If I click on this link, in this hyperlink, these 10 references are used in my title, in my article. So let's say this evidence of effects of police violence on citizen crime reporting article is citing these 10 results. This can be very useful for students if they are making a research and they would like to learn more about related articles or related topics, let's say. So here is the list of citations. If they look like this, it means they are not available in this database, but if they have this hyperlinked, then we have a bibliographic record of this article in the database. And if you see this kind of record, then it means we have available not only the record, but also full text. So this all is being linked together, all the citations. Let me go back to the result list. And the other option was time cited in this database, 1. So it means that my article is being cited once in the results of this database, and we can find the result or the article here. Again, hyperlinked, so it is available in this database. So those are the citations. And now let's have a look at the article, the record itself, and also full text. So basically, when browsing the result list, if I'm not sure which article is important to me, I can always hover a mouse over this icon. I'm not even clicking, just hovering, and I see details of this record, also abstract including. So I can see the abstract and all metadata just from this results list. But if I would like to learn more, I can always click on this title link to see the detailed view. I can see the author, and quite newly we are adding in the database also emails and affiliations of the authors. So if this information is available, you can find author and author affiliations here: Princeton, Northwestern, and Oxford University. We can find also other important metadata like the source type, of course, the author or source type. Anything that is hyperlinked will get you in another pages, or let's say results. So if I would like to see all the results from this author, Matthew Desmond, by clicking his name, I will receive all his results. The same goes for source, subject terms, and so on. We can see DOI, we can see ISSN of the journal, and all this information in detail. Let's go back to the result list, and now we have option to work with full text. One is HTML and the other is PDF. What is the difference? Actually, the content is exactly the same, but the format has different features. And sometimes you can find both formats. Sometimes you can find only PDF. It depends on the publisher if they provide us with both or just one of them. So what are the advantages of HTML? If it's available, then there are two main features. Very good one. One is translation, and the other is listening to the article. So if this article has been written in Chinese, for example, and I cannot read Chinese, obviously, I can have it translated. I just select here either English or my native language, and I can have the translation. Well, this translation is machine translation, but I can get it's not super precise translation, but I can get an idea what does the article describe about. And the other option is to listen to the article here. You can even select from different accents. And by clicking this button, the system will start reading aloud this article. Let's go back to the result list and see the functions of PDF full text. So I click on this PDF. I'm just checking the chat box if there are any questions. No, I cannot see any questions so far. So this is this page displays after opening PDF. What information do here display for us? So on the left-hand side, there are some information about source. So I see this article comes from American Sociology Review. I can see the publication date, and if I scroll down a little bit, I can see inside this work, which means that I can actually browse all the other articles in this American Sociology Review. So now I'm in this evidence of the effect of police violence article, but I can select even others article from this issue and choose another issue icon here. Here I would be able to select other issues of this American Sociology Review. So everything is hyperlinked, everything you can simply jump from one to another. And what about the full text? So what we can do with the full text, how we can work with it. I can read the article, of course, scroll down, see some numbers, some graphs. I can zoom it in and zoom it out to make it more comfortable for reading. And of course, I can download PDF. So here by clicking this icon, I can have it locally downloaded into my computer. And it will remain just for my usage, or I can use it if I cite it properly, of course, this article. And then there are some other options here on the left-hand side, right-hand side, sorry. First of it is Google Drive. If you are using Gmail, you have your Gmail credentials and Gmail account, you can have this article downloaded into your Google Drive, not only locally in your computer, but into your Google. Another option is printing. Of course, if I have been connected to the printer, another option of this envelope is email. So you can easily email this article as an attachment to some colleague of yours, or if a student is working with some other students on some topic, doing some research together, group research, they can share by email, for example, these articles. There are this icon side. There are citations, predefined citations here in EBSCOhost for each article, for each record. You can select here from 9 different formats. It includes Chicago, APA, Harvard, MLA, Vancouver. The student can just easily copy, paste, and use it for their paper. To the citations, there is also connected another button that is here, Export. If I click on it, then there appears a different options for formats how we can export bibliographic data of this article. But by default, there is this first option selected, and this can be very useful if students or researchers are using any citation manager like Mendeley, for example, Zotero, EndNote, ProCite. You can download bibliographic data of this article and upload them into your citation manager, and it will be displayed there automatically. And the last icon here is permalink. As you see, a new window appeared. This is the permanent link to the article. So I know some, for example, some professors are using, if you are using Moodle or any other educational learning management in the university, I know some professors are sharing the content of the database with students by this permalink, for example, if they want them to read some specific article. In that case, just easily they can place on Moodle this link, and the student will have access into it. Please do not use the one from the browser because it's just a temporary one. So always use this permalink. Okay, let me go back to the result list, and if there are no any questions, and I cannot see any. The last thing I wanted to show you today in this demonstration is how to browse the publications. So this is my last thing I want to show is in publications top toolbar. There is about in the top toolbar there is a publications button. And actually here we can see all the publications indexed in this Sociology Source Ultimate database. So if I scroll down, here they are sorted by alphabet, all the publications indexed in here. What we can do if you are searching for some specific publication, you can either see them or browse them by alphabet, or you can search for a particular or specific one. I would like to learn if there is International Society, Sociology, not Society, I'm sorry, International Sociology. If this journal is indexed or available in this Sociology Source Ultimate database. So I just type in International Sociology, and here it comes. Here I see the International Sociology is available, is indexed, and I also have more information. I have the information that in this database, bibliographic records are available from 1986 to present, and we also have availability of full text from 2016 to present. So this is one of the journals that are active. Still new issues are added into the database. And I see the information, we have PDF full text available. If I scroll down, if I find some, no, there is not such an example. If there is HTML available as well for the journal, I would find the information here. So what you can do in this international sociology, if you would like to learn more about, just click this title, and you will be taken into the detail of the publication. Here we can see some more information about the publisher, for example, um, about the frequency, how often it's being published, and if it is peer-reviewed or not. So some also publishers URL. So all the essential information regarding to the journal we can find here, and in this area of right-hand side, we have all issues and all articles. And sorry, I clicked something wrong now. So here we can browse even older issues or latest issues. I opened 2018 and I have available all issues from 2018. By clicking this issue 6, I would see all articles from this issue. And the very last example I have, because I see already over time, going back to this searching in publications, I wanted just to show you that you can also, when you conduct a search, you can combine searching for a journal with some specific search term. So this international sociology, I will simply click the box in front of this title of this article, journal, and click the button Add. And now it has been added into my search box for EBSCOhost for Sociology Source Ultimate. So now I'm searching Journal International Sociology, and I can combine with some other words, search terms, for example, poverty. I conduct the search and I receive 31 results that are published in International Sociology journal and are related to poverty. So this is also the way how you can combine searches in journals with some specific keywords. So I'm already over time. This is all I wanted to demonstrate today, to introduce you this database. If you would be interested in the Sociology Source Ultimate database, you can always contact us. I believe you can find there, you or your students can find there very valuable content, peer-reviewed content dedicated into sociology studies. The last thing I will show you before we end, if there are no questions, is let me go back to my PowerPoint, is this pages of support. If you would need any help for Sociology Source Ultimate or any other help regarding EBSCO, you can always use this EBSCO Connect support pages. You will find it on connect.ebsco.com. And you can find more information, either start typing in the search box or in product help. You can find the products dedicated into different sections. So this can be useful, but you can always contact me if you would need any questions, if you would need any help. So this is it. Let me go back to the chat. If there is any question, I will stop recording at this moment.